Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host and your navigator, Zaku the Silver Wolf, and we are live with Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Now, this is a game I have played prior. I have not beaten this game. Click. Get it on the correct thing there. Alright, there we go. There we are. Get that changed. Anyways, I have not played this game in a long while, and much like with my original Yakuza playthrough, this is going to be a mostly blind playthrough. I know some of the story up to about a quarter of the way, maybe half of the way through the game, but after that, it's going to be territory, new territory for me, as well as you guys. And, well, this whole game is going to be new territory for you guys. But this was made by Square Enix and Tri-Ace. Or Square Enix in collaboration with Tri-Ace. And this is actually the remastered version, or the remade version, of Star Ocean: The Last Hope, which was also called Star Ocean International. If you know anything about Star Ocean games, you know they are lengthy. So expect a lot of content to come out of this game if these first couple of streams of it does well. FTL system there. All right. And you also, if you know anything about Star Ocean games, you know two things. They are lengthy, and they are some heavily story-driven games. And Square Enix with their ever-popular, overly loud games for no reason. Okay, there it is. That's the intro. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that settings down. Nope, can't. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, look at that BGM. We had that shit at halfway and it was still super loud. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all of the cutscene and battle voice volumes, I'll go ahead and leave, but the BGM, oh, turn it down to about right there. Classic, modern. Alright. Let's get into it. Alright. New game. Alright, you gotta choose between your difficulty levels here. The only two unlocked are Earth level and Galaxy level. Doesn't matter what you pick. I believe I was playing on Galaxy level. Let's keep collections. Because the collections are essentially battle trophies.
2064. Planet Earth was on the brink of destruction. clashes between the World Republic Federation and the various nations that opposed it sparked the outbreak of World War III. Weapons of mass destruction, deployed with complete impunity, razed the land in the blink of an eye. People believed it was the end of the world.
I also notice I have an unusual knack to be playing games that represent real world current issues.
The war may have ended.
That is not intentional.
With the deteriorating environment, Earth's population was drastically reduced. Those who survived the conflict lived a confined existence, trapped in underground cities.
Oh, it's just like Krieg from Warhammer.
Countries joined together to form the Greater United Nations and turn their eyes skyward to space.
Which we should have done in the first place.
With the establishment of the USTA, or Universal Science and Technology Administration, man began to seek new worlds beyond the stars. AD 2087, the first year of the new space date calendar. Thanks to the success of Professor Trillis Bokhtein's warp drive experiments, mankind's dream inched ever closer to reality. The USTA secretly began to implement its SRF project, the Space Reconnaissance Force. Space Date 10, at last, the first official SRF mission.
So for those the standard calendar there ended at 2087, so just add 10 years to that, so we're looking at 2097 if you want to go with a conventional calendar there. That's our character.
All right, guess I better be going.
Edge? I knew you'd be here.
Boy, I just can't get away from you, can I, Raimi?
How long do you think we've known each other? I know all your hiding places, Edge.
Yeah, you've been hanging on to me for as long as I can remember. Remember how you'd always cry when I wasn't around? Sure took the fun out of playing hide and seek with you.
That was ages ago. How long are you going to keep treating me like a child?
As long as you're so quick to flare up like that, I guess.
Based Edge.
I guess the departure ceremony's over, huh? Anyway, there's still some time left until we take off. I'm gonna work out a few kinks in the battle simulator.
Sure. Hey, wait a second. You skipped the ceremony on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I thought I was gonna be able to meet a real hero. I might have gone if Commander Kenny was there, but Shimada's pontificating would just put me to sleep.
That's USDA Deputy Director Shimada to you.
Besides, I didn't want to see Crow gloating over his success anyway. It just really bugs me.
And you call me childish. You just better not be late for launch preparations, you hear?
And just like that, she's gone for now. Alright, now we're going to get a battle tutorial. Welcome to the battle simulator. As you can see here, we've got basic curriculum, blindside curriculum, combo chain curriculum, and then text-only explanatory curriculum. And then obviously battle practice. You can take and use this if you want to, or we can just go ahead and exit the simulator, which is what I'm going to do because I'm fairly familiar with the combat in this game. If you've played any Tales-like, or not any Tales-like, any Tales game, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of the Abyss, you played any Tales game, its combat, the Star Ocean combat, at least the modern Star Ocean combat, is similar to the Tales game's combat. There's just a few added nuances. I don't think this game has them, but I know that one of the earlier games does, to where you had basically 2 health pools. Your HP and your MP. If either one of those ran out, the character was KO'd. I'm pretty sure in this game they removed the MP one.
Are you trying to make me look bad? terribly sorry, sir. It won't happen again. Please accept our most sincere apologies.
Moon Base Commander Stephen D. Kenny, reporting from Earth, sir.
Ha! A rather leisurely return for the great Earth hero, Lightspeed Kenny, wouldn't you say? It hardly bodes well for the commander of such an important mission to miss his own departure ceremony.
My apologies, Deputy Director Shimada. Truly, I am blessed with a superior of vast kindness and understanding to have been assigned trivial duties at a time like this.
Very well. I leave the rest.
Get put in your place, Shimada.
Commander, I had to oversee the ceremony in your place, you know.
Oh, no.
In any case, the guests seemed pleased. It made for a fine dawn to the age of space exploration.
A number of governmental officials were expected to attend the ceremony, sir. The presence of the commander would have just been a distraction. I'm sure that was his concern.
It doesn't matter. The ceremony is just a formality anyway. We'll celebrate their departure from here. Yes, their departure.
The Seeds of Hope, which is where the name of the game comes from, by the way. And that's not even spoiling anything. He's literally going to say it here in just a little bit when we get into the cutscene. Alright, press R2 while moving to force your character to walk. You can also press square while running to sprint for a short distance. Make use of these because you're going to need them in traversing the world. Oh yeah, one thing I did want to show. This is a thing, at least, I don't know if it's in the older Star Ocean games. I'm going to have to go back and replay them. But in the new ones, I do like this. Is it characters stats? You see up there at the top? Or, yeah, you see up there at the top? It says change name. You can change the first name of the characters to suit your needs if you wish. But I'll show you. We're just gonna name Edge. Now I want y'all to watch this. Because his name is Edge. We heard that earlier when Raimi called him that. I do apologize. Yeah, that's my old file. We're going to go ahead and just save over that. Because I want this to be a fresh playthrough. And that's exactly what it's going to be. Just remember, when you're moving, you have to control the character's visibility with movement, or, yeah, you have to control your character with both sticks. So when you're moving, it's inverted. Just make note of that. I'm in room 1, right? And that would be this right here. This is room 1. Guess we're saying goodbye to the moon base for a little while. Oh, it's longer than a little while, but yeah. There's a generous number of save points. You don't really need them here, but just take note of that. There's a generous number of save points. And there's Raimi.
Huh?
What's that?
Boo!
Ah!
Welsh!
Gotcha! Hey there, kid. It's nice to meet ya. You're Edge, right?
As you can
Of
see
course
there,
you don't have to tell
even
me.
though his name has been changed, she still called him by his in-game name.
Greetings from USTA headquarters, little old me. The name's Welch. As you can see, I'm a bashful little girl. I'll be the one supporting you from Earth, okay? This'll be fun. Looking forward to working with ya. Cheers! What is it, Edge? What's with that look on your face? Oh, you don't mind if I use your first name? Nah, of course you don't.
No,
Boy, is this one indecisive or what? Yeesh. Hey, you need a good poke in the eyes, is that it? Come here. Poke, poke.
Hey! Hold up a sec! Man, I heard each ship would be getting support from Earth. I never imagined anything like this.
Didn't think your support would be so cute, did you? Anyway, from here on out, I got your back, man. Straight to the fiery depths of hell.
That's really not the kind of thing I want to be hearing before takeoff.
Relax, you'll be fine. Let's see now. Your first destination is Planet Eos, right? Fortunately, the unmanned exploration craft didn't report anything dangerous out there, like giant outer space bugs or whatever. So yeah, no worries. Go for broke, Edge.
Is this the kind of support we're to expect, ma'am?
Ma'am, what am I, your mother? We're gonna be together for a while, kid, so let's dispense with the formalities. Looks like you got another call. Oh well, enough lovers patter for now. Talk to you later.
And there's
Yo,
Crow.
Edge.
Edge, hey! Don't just cut the transmission like that.
This channel is not for communication with the captain of the Calnus, sir. Or is there something a common crew member can do for you? Captain Crow F. Almedio of the SRF-001 Aquila?
Pretending to be all dutiful doesn't suit you, Edge. You skipped the departure ceremony, didn't you?
Who cares? It's got nothing to do with you.
Raimi was upset. You really can be a pain sometimes, you know that?
You done?
Look, just don't be too hard on her, okay?
Seeing the two of you fight makes your big bro so sad.
We're not actually fighting. And would you quit with the theatrics already? It's really irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, Edge. Does it really bug you that much that I made captain?
Actually, no, it doesn't. In fact, I think it's only natural you're promoted. It's just... you're getting so far ahead of me.
You really haven't changed at all. Still the same kid you were back in school and at the academy. I'm not as far ahead as you might think. There's no need for you to rush yourself.
Good
This will all come into play later, by the way.
Edge, you realize just how important our duties are with the SRF, don't you? Everyone shares the same responsibility, captain or not. Look, we're all in the same boat here. Just as nervous as you are.
Captain Almedio nervous? What, we expecting meteor showers tomorrow?
This isn't a joke. Look, Edge, how should I put this? Let's both give it our all, huh?
Yeah, let's.
Great. Well, that's all I got for now. Looks like it's almost time. Bon voyage!
Bon voyage? We're going to the same place. Oh well. I suppose I can't stay mad forever. Alright then. Let's get this show on the road.
All hands in position. SRF-003 Calnus. Initiate launch procedures.
Roger.
So, this is it.
Indeed it is. We've charged these children with the future of our species. Let us salute the departure of our seeds of hope.
Like I said, it wasn't that much of a spoiler.
001, Aquila, launch preparations complete. 002, Belena to follow.
You've all been trained well. Keep a steady hand and perform as you always have.
The time to step forward is upon us. Brave pioneers charged with the destiny of mankind, about to depart for space unknown. I pray for the success of your journey.
Here we go. All hands go.
There's a snake in my group.
001, Aquila, launch confirmed.
Welcome in, Shimmer.
002, Belena, preparing to launch. 002, Belena, launch confirmed.
SRF-003 Calnus. Engage!
Yes, sir. Initiating launch.
There it is. Don't get motion sickness now, guys.
Seconds to warp out.
Gravity balance, ship functions, all normal.
Prepare for warp out.
Finally, Eos. And I'm gonna be the first to take that one small step onto the surface.
You really are just a big kid, Edge.
Hey, it's a big deal for a guy, all right? An honor.
Edge, be careful to keep the ship stable when we warp out.
Yeah, just ignore me, why don't you?
I'm getting a gravity reading. There's a meteor-like object crossing our planned trajectory. But from this distance, I can't confirm any gravity wave interference.
Meteor?
Yeah, the whole meteor shower joke. Yeah, I told you to put a pin in that one, right?
The unidentified object has passed us. I'm detecting some minor fluctuations in the gravitational field.
That's not good. Because you're in warp drive. You're minor fluctuations.
Affecting our gravitational field? Isn't that strange?
Keltis, commencing warp out. 10 seconds to warp out. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Not quite.
What's going on? Status report!
There's a fluctuation inside our wormhole, sir! An abnormal gravity wave is spreading fast! It's producing an error in our subspace flight tracer!
Too late! We can't avoid it!
What? Captain, interference from the gravity wave is spreading throughout the wormhole. Our planned warp out point has disappeared. We're gonna lose our navigational coordinates.
Damn! What about the other 4 ships?
No idea, sir! I'm not detecting them in subspace!
Input a new coordinate axis. We've got to initiate an emergency warp out.
Raimi, I'll handle 3, 5, and 9. You take the rest.
Coordinate access input complete.
Warp out preparations complete.
Edge!
Everything's ready.
Captain!
Emergency warp out. All hands brace for impact.
There you go. Protagonist plot armor. Well, at least for a couple of the characters, anyway. Oh yeah, the strongest thing in anime and video games: plot armor. Unless it's XCOM, in which case, even a character named plot armor is going to die. Alright. Welcome to hell. Not quite literally, but we still did manage to get, I'm pretty sure this is still Aos, so we still did manage to get to Aos, but a little worse for wear. Yeah.
Raimi? Raimi! Raimi, wake up!
Thank God we're all safe. At least no one's critically wounded. Let's be grateful for small mercies. I'm issuing new directives. Status report.
Damage to the ship is severe. The Calnus is in very serious condition, sir. However, based on my analysis of the data, I can say with confidence that we've arrived on planet Eos.
All right, we made it after all!
Please, continue.
We're not the only ones who crash-landed, sir. I've detected other ships in the vicinity that probably encountered the warp anomaly. The Calnus is here. Here's the Balena and Dante de Leon, and the Urania.
First, let's join the Balena and Dante de Leon crews. Once we're back in operating condition, we'll request further instructions from USTA headquarters. Any questions?
Captain, what do you think happened to the Aquila?
It appears the Aquila attempted an emergency warp out as well, but I'm afraid that's the only information we currently have.
Well, there's your answer on the Aquila. It concerns me, but there's nothing we can do right now. We have to concentrate on the task in front of us. The repair crew should prioritize subspace communication functions. We can't do anything without comms. I need those repairs completed double time. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Maverick,
Sir,
I'd like you to scout the area around the ship and make sure we're safe here.
yes, sir.
So this is Eos, the start of a new chapter in human history. Yep, let's get this show on the road. All right. All right, there's the Sniper's Bangle. All right, we're back. Can I fix her? Who do you think you're talking to here? Of course I can. I don't think it'll take longer than an evening. There's Raimi.
The Calnus actually held up pretty good, huh?
All things considered, yeah.
Yeah. Edge, do you think Crow is okay?
I do. He's not the type to let something like this do him in.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure he's fine.
Anyway, how are things looking out here?
It's just like the exploration craft reported. The environment on this continent seems perfectly suitable for human habitation. There's lots of primitive gymnospermae like these ferns and cycads. The climate is subtropical and, well, to put it in Earth terms, it's a lot like the Jurassic period.
The Jurassic? Think we'll run into any dinosaurs?
Put a pin in that.
Come on. The exploration report didn't say anything about any large-scale life forms.
Raimi!
What? What is that thing?
Some kind of bug?
No way.
What is it? Hey, attack already!
Stay back! Let's get out! Stay back! Get away! Don't!
No!
Railguns have no effect?
That was a direct hit! What do we...
Damn it! Raimi! Get back to the Calnus and bring backup!
But...
I'll be fine! Run!
Okay, don't do anything stupid!
No, you don't. And there we go. There's his main weapon for the game.
taking at least one of those legs home with me!
Did that work? Good. So they're not totally invincible. And that means I can do this!
Bring it on! We're just getting started! Come on, let's do this! Yeah! See ya! Ha! Yeah! Oh. Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Now you'll see what I'm made of! Oh. Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Yeah, you don't get to use rush, buddy. Sorry.
Done here.
As you can see, we don't have anything at the moment, obviously. You've also got skill boost there. You will be able to learn symbols later on. Symbols are essentially this game's variant of spells. Start with a, small set of healing items there. These are going to be your main ones. The blueberries are going to be your main healing item. Then you have blackberries, which restore 40% of your MP. These are going to be your main SP item or magic point item, mental point item. I forget exactly what the game refers to them as, but basically your magic or your mana points. You're going to use that to recover those. This is to revive incapacitated allies. Technically, I should be giving that to Raimi, because Edge is going to be close range, whereas Raimi is going to be your archer archetype. You don't want to know, Murray. I'm going to tell you that. You don't want to know. Alright, there you go. Recipe memo number 5. And that gives us recipes. Well, let's just go check it out. I forget what this one actually is. Attempting recovery. Great, item creation's down, huh? Guess I'll have to try again later. That's what it is. But once we get it up and running, we'll be able to start smithing our own. Smithing is actually initially unlocked in this game, unlike some of the other games where you had to wait to a certain point to unlock it.
Staying mad.
You big jerk. I said not to do anything stupid. I'm not letting you off of this.
That's what I've been trying to explain, sir. We never heard about any dangerous life forms here.
Securing a safe environment and eliminating threats to colonization. These are part of the SRF's duties as well, are they not?
At this point, we have no choice but to request aid from the military and strengthen our...
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think I'd let those blockheads meddle in this?
People are dying here.
Edge.
What we need here are results. Danger, sacrifice, it's all part of the process. In any case, I don't have time to sit here listening to your petty complaints. Of course, I'd hate to be thought of as a cold-hearted superior who's all talk. So I've already contacted them.
Them? You don't mean the...
You'll be receiving their assistance shortly.
Until then, I expect you to follow standard SRF operating procedure. Over and out.
Yeah, Shimada's a bit of an asshole.
Who's them?
I'll explain everything in due time. For now, well done, Mr. Maverick. You're the only man who wasn't seriously injured by that creature.
Thank you, sir. It was just luck. May I ask if we've been able to contact the other ships yet?
I'm sorry to say the Aquila remains a question mark.
Sir, what about the Aramia? We know it's here on Eos.
We lost the Aramia's tracer signal earlier. It vanished.
Vanished? But you don't think...
The possibility certainly exists, but let's not jump to conclusions yet. First, we must discover what became of the Aramia. Mr. Maverick, I'd like you to search for the Aramia.
Me? Sir?
It will undoubtedly be dangerous at this point.
Edge.
Understood. Edge Maverick, reporting for reconnaissance duty.
Why did you accept such a dangerous assignment so quickly? And now you say you're going out there alone? Come on, Edge. That's just reckless.
I can't just leave our people alone out there. I have to get going, Raimi.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
I'm coming with you. And before you ask, yes, I already have Captain Grafton's leave.
Are you kidding? You were just going on about how dangerous it is.
And that's why I'm coming. To make sure you don't do anything else stupid.
What? That has been known
to happen. Just accept it, Edge, my boy. You are not getting away from the cute Japanese girl childhood friend, my friend. Yeah, that's a nice shot of Raimi's ass. Good job, game. You knew exactly what you were doing there, Square.
All right, I'm counting on you, partner.
That's more like it.
That's where the Aramia is.
Let's go.
Raimi joined the party. Yep. And like I said, we should probably go ahead and give her the sniper's, yeah, maybe equip it off of Edge and give it to Raimi, because it'll improve her hit chance because she is an archer. There we go. Alright, now let's make our long trek to the Aramia. As you can see, this area has kind of been mapped out. But there's a few things. Yeah, as you see there, you gain XP and skill points just by exploring and doing things on the map. And every character has what is called a field ability. These won't be revealed until later, but every character has what's called a field ability. We're going to definitely want those for sure. And yes, you can level up just by exploring. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to want those blueberries too. Pretty sure there's not a maximum number we can carry in this game like there was in one of the other games. And by that I mean I'm pretty sure we can go over the... Because in that game you could only carry 20 of each item, and no, that's not a joke. You can only carry 20 of each item at a time. Pretty sure in this one we can carry more than that. This is what I'm talking about right here. Harvest. See, Raimi pops out. We got pickled plum, white rice. That is her field ability. There we go. Well.
Not bad. I said I was counting on you, didn't I?
And like I said, there we go. Saw that Edge just leveled up there. And then here's his. Well, it's not his. It's somebody else. I think it's... Oh, yeah, I remember whose that is. We'll get him later. I forget what Edge's field ability is.
Just keep your cool.
We can handle this. Rising blade. I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone. Just keep your cool.
Come on, let's do this. Rising blade. See ya. Sleep tight. See ya. Ha. Ja. Ha. Ja. Ha. It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
And I do recommend leveling up. I mean, it's an RPG, so it never hurts to be over-leveled, but...
Now's the time to strike.
We can take them. See ya. Yeah. Eat this. Eat this. Yeah. See ya. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got? Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to strike.
Rising blade. See ya. Yeah. See ya. Ha. Yeah. 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 Ha. See ya. Yeah.
Yep, just juggle it.
Eat this.
Leave her alone, bitch.
Ha. See ya. Yeah.
Raimi, what'd you get yourself backed into a corner
I
for?
was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
We can use this.
Lemon and pickled plum. Yep, we're... Oh, nope. Preemptive attack.
Now's the time to strike.
Come on, now's our chance. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. See ya. Yeah. Eat this.
Sonic
Yeah.
Sword.
Yeah.
Eat this! Ha! Yeah! See ya! Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah!
Yeah, that's your guard, buddy. Not gonna help you.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring him on! I must become stronger. Come on, let's do this.
Just keep...
Eat this! Yeah! Yeah! See ya! Yeah! Get lost! Sleep tight! Yeah!
Leave her alone, bitch. I can just swap to her. This thing just really wants her for some reason.
Now you'll see what I'm made of!
We did it! Nicely done! Diligence, diligence!
I must become stronger.
Now's the time to strike!
Come on, now's our chance.
Yeah! 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 See ya! Ha! Yeah! 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 Sleep tight! Eat this! Yeah!
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to...
Eat this! Yeah! Yeah!
Nope.
Yeah! Yeah! Sleep tight! Yeah! 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 See ya! Yeah!
I was just getting warmed up. Bring him on. Come on, now's our chance.
All right.
Eat this! Yeah! 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 See ya! Ha! Ha! See ya! Now you'll see what I'm made of! Rising blade! See ya!
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
Now's the time to stretch.
We can take him.
What's up? Woo. Oh yeah, I forgot these motherfuckers are spitters.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying close enough attention.
And unlike in previous RPGs made by Square, if your party member gets KO'd, you actually have to go into the menu and revive them before you can use them in battle again. Damn it.
Damn it!
We were too...
It's the rising blade! See ya! Sleep tight! Yeah! See ya! Ha! Yeah! Ha! See ya! Sleep tight! Yeah! Yeah! Eat this!
Maybe this is what you get for getting yourself in a goddamn corner.
Now you'll see what I'm made of! All right, nice job!
I said. The thing is, I could probably and should probably go level up to about level 5 or 6 before we come back here. Because we're not going to be able to buy anything, I don't think. I don't think there's a merchant on the, initially.
Come on, now's our chance! Eat this! Yeah, rising blade! See ya! Now you'll see what I'm made of! Yeah! Yeah! See ya! Ha!
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Now, as you see there, on the skill boost, we have individual XP, that is XP earned individually by a party member. And then we have party SP, that is earned by doing field, field stuff like we've been doing, like opening chests or having a character use their field ability that nets you party SP. Okay, these are... Okay, so his field ability is sprinting. Okay, so there's his. And then his production skill, like when we actually get crafting unlocked, is smithing. Hers is cooking. Be careful when using sprint, though, because you can and will run into enemies if you're not careful. I mean, the primary tool is to get away from them. The primary use of it is to get away from them, but you can and will run into them. I've done it on more than one occasion. Plenty of XP to farm here, but I'm pretty sure that right now we don't have access to a merchant. And I want to confirm that before I proceed any farther. Slap the shit out of it, Rain.
What?
I said slap the shit out of it. I don't know. Wow. Bitch, you lost somebody and your only concern is how could he up and die like that? What a cunt.
Right? Hey, bro. Why does it smell like bitch in there?
I don't know. Okay, launch interface. IC tutorial 1, IC tutorial 2.
What's that? Let me see, let me see.
Stormblade.
Yo, people, how's it going? Already know what you want to make?
Need a repair kit and wind gem. Alright. We got zero
Know
cook.
what you want to make?
Not quite. Let's try to invent.
Let's get that cranium cranking. rock and roll. Not bad at all.
Hey, Blue, I appreciate you.
Well, this is what we made. Hello? Anyone out there got any good ideas?
I don't know if we got any ideas with him, so let's check.
Don't forget to psych yourselves up.
Ah.
So, what are we making today?
But there you go. Pretty sure the plum rice allows us to heal. It's a healing item.
Well then, what can I do you for today?
Well, there we go. There we go. All right. Swore there was a vendor. Or maybe I'm just misremembering, which is highly possible. However, we do have free healing with the beds. So if you really wanted to, you could grind out it's obviously being used as a pseudo infirmary at the moment. The resting area is kind of being used as a pseudo infirmary at the moment. Yeah, see? So we don't technically have a vendor yet, but we can use the bed there to rest and recuperate. I'd recommend doing it. A lavatory. Also a lavatory. But I recommend doing just like grinding out if you need to, and then resting on the Calnus as necessary, because it'll save your items. I'll say that much. As you can see, we're down to 3, 3, 2, and 1. If we stay near the Calnus, we could level up to 5 to 7. And then we should be able to go and go and find the arena. We know where it's at, but you know what I mean. So, do that as you will. I think I'm going to do some more grinding, and then we're going to cut the stream. No, it's fine, Cap. go. Hour 10 minutes, 51
I
seconds.
have a laser Gatling gun now.
I beg your honest fucking pardon, what?
A laser Gatling gun.
He said fun things are about to happen.
You goddamn right. Got a pumping you full of lead. I'm about to pump you full of laser bullets. I just turned power over to Star Wars.
And start in 4 minutes, guys and gals.
Let me go check on that sex.
We can use this.
Damn, you boys been busy in here now. Boy and girl been here humping. Let me go put you in there.
I said now we can enter. Well, obviously we could enter the forest before, as you saw, but yeah, that's what I thought. There isn't a merchant available early on, so our only option is to just rest. So go do a few battles, come back, rest, rinse and repeat. That sounds like a plan to me. I said I'm gonna do some grinding, get us to about level 5 or 6, maybe 7. And then we'll go and deal with the Irina. Still can't mine any ores at the moment because we don't have the character.
Now's the time to strike.
We can take them now. Take the rising blade. See ya. Sleep tight. Now you'll see what I'm made of. Sleep tight. See ya.
Nope.
Eat this.
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got? Yes. Yes, it is. Because we're only in the early game. I mean, it's still dangerous, because there's only 2 characters and we don't really have any healing supplies. But... oh, we got surprised. That's fine.
Keep your guard up.
We were
Now you'll see what I'm
Oh, no you don't. Really? Target the wasp. Not that, not that.
Now you'll see what I'm made of.
Sonic Sword.
Eat this.
Get out of here.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's sick. Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
I want ferocious and icy.
Alright, rank beat B.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, your beat ranks. That was another thing. You've got beat S, beat N.
Okay, I need those two.
Your battle enhancement attribute type. You've got increased damage to blindsided enemies, which is why I've been trying to blindside the enemies. Then you've got burst, which is increases critical hit during rush mode. Then you have neutral. But the thing with neutral is it doesn't have a way of leveling. In order to make your character stronger, you have to level up your beat, your strike, and your burst. You have to level up your strike and your burst, and then after a certain point, if you want, you can switch it to neutral. But as you see there, burst gives you a maximum HP increase, defense up, and gird up, and strike gives you attack, intelligence, and hit up, which is interesting because you'd think that Edge would want to be on burst, whereas Raimi would want to be on strike, but it's not the case. But again, you can swap them at any time. I usually try to get them about rank 5 each, and then start building them up. So once he gets to rank 5 in strike, we're going to switch him to burst, and then once she gets rank 5 in strike, we're going to burst. We're going to switch her to strike. Both of them fight freestyle. Which one are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get those weapons as my abilities. What I'm trying to get on basketball, I'm trying to get Burly Body and Legend, and Ferocious and Ice Emperor on one basketball. Them are the passive skills that I want.
I'm sure you'll get there eventually, man.
Ice Emperor.
Now's the time to strike.
Come on, now's our chance. Now you'll see what I'm made of. Now you'll see what I'm made of. It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
That's why I'm making them get jiggy. I mean, I got a shit ton of basketball.
There's Wind Gem. No, what was the only other thing I needed for that recipe? A repair kit.
Come on, now's our chance.
Now's the time to strike.
Eat this. Now you'll see what I'm made of. Now you'll see what I'm made of. It's not like I was holding back, but I must become stronger.
Just keep your cool and
We can handle Rising Blade! See ya! Rising Blade! See ya! Yeah. See ya!
Get out of my face, bitch.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe. Just keep your cool and
Come on, let's do this!
Nope. I might have an answer. Let's see if we match.
If I decided to start the streaming on Twitch,
If you just said,
how would I go?
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Transfer my videos from Twitch to YouTube.
you have to do that manually. But what you do is you go into your dashboard. You'll go into your creator dashboard, video producer, and then select the VOD, and then just export it to YouTube. And then you just gotta link your YouTube and your Twitch, which is not difficult to do. What's that? You can go in there and reset it.
Just keep your cool.
We can handle this! Eat this!
Nope. Good try, though.
It's not like I was holding back, but is this all they've got?
But I mean, you've been logged into your Twitch because you've been chatting on my channel, Rena's channel.
I mean, I gotta figure out how to link them.
Ah, I got you. Choo 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 choo.
Come on, now's our chance!
Now's the time to strike.
Well, that works. Don't get yourself in a fucking... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
I apologize for the dogs. Can't really do much about it right now. Soon enough, though, that will be changing. In a manner of speaking. Anyways, I think we didn't really get much done, but I think this is as good a place to call it as any. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know we didn't really do much, but seriously though, this first area, brutal. I recommend doing a little bit of the slower paced grinding, like we're doing right now. I recommend doing a bit of the slower paced grinding to save on your resources, because you only have 2 characters right now. We will get a 3rd one soon, but right now we only have Edge and Raimi. And we have very limited supplies. So your strongest offense is going to be, or your strongest defense is going to be higher levels at the moment. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I've been Zaku the Silver Wolf with Darth Reign Gaming, and we'll catch you next time. All right.
Yeah, because if I can do this, all this is Stream Power.
Stream Power World.